Hey gamers and gamettes. I just wanted to get this to you. Damn, gotta get that line up there. But just wanted to get this to you, let you guys know a few things about me and my channel. Um, my name is Shin Dark Child on everything now. So no more are the days of the Xbox being the only one that I had a weird ass name with. Angelosis. It's like it's all gone bye bye because let me get my frustrations out a little bit with this. This is not a good thing that Microsoft has done. Microsoft has done a lot of shit over the years, and not everything I agree with. I really feel out of all the companies that that we gamers deal with, I'm reading something about Microsoft right now, actually. But out of all the all the companies that we deal with, as far as online gaming and as far as gaming, period, Microsoft is the most difficult to deal with. Mind you, this is a two-way street when it comes to this topic. One, most difficult to deal with because even their employees aren't allowed to change it. And yeah, you might say that it's for security reasons and all the other shit like that, but the simple fact of the matter is there is no reason in the world that they should not be able to unlock your account for you for no reason. Like, I spent years, years trying to get one fucking tag back. And guess what? You know who locked me out of it? Myself. But I didn't lock myself out of it because I forgot the password or anything like that. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. What ended up happening, what ended up happening with this was I had SBC Global. I had Ameritech at one point in time. SBC Global bought Ameritech out. Actually, no, they bought AT&T out. So I had AT&T at one point. I had their internet service, which gave me SBC Global when they took over. Well, I didn't like the company. And on top of it, I owed them money. So we just go tell the truth about it. And on top of it, I owed them money. I didn't feel like their internet service was beating Comcast at all, by no means. It still isn't. And I thought that for the money that I'm paying, I should be getting something better than this. On top of it, now you're telling me that I owe you this much when many times my service was taken out. Many times I had issues with my service. So I said, you know what? There's this finger. You know what to do with it. And I left the company. Well, when I left the company, they locked me out of my email. When they locked me out of my email was both linked to my normal Yahoo one, which they have a portion of. They own a portion of that. My normal Yahoo account was linked to my SBC Global account. So they all had the same name. So when I would get email through one, I thought I was getting it through the other. Well, once I got locked out of it, I didn't know that they were constantly sending me things and it was going to a SBC Global one. I thought it was going to Shin Dark Child, and it wasn't. Well, I know you guys are about to clip off of this because of the ADD world that we live in, but I'm going to try and wrap this up and tell you a little bit about what you need to watch out for with Microsoft. No, I am not bashing the Xbox. I'm not bashing Microsoft. I am warning you guys about the over strict, really fucked up things that you have to deal with these people and what I did to get around it. Now, for one day only, they had it so that if you had an original account, which I did, the original Xbox, if you had an original account, you could get your name changed. You could actually, they were going to release the account so that you could just make a new one. Well, I looked at this as a chance to say, okay, well, I've been trying for years now for them to unlock my account, and even they couldn't get into my account. That goes to show just how technical supporty they are with it when they're fucking own people. Like I've talked to managers, I've talked to employees, I've talked to all of these people trying to get them to unlock my own name, which was locked by myself, which I could open if I used my Xbox because they had directional passwords, not word number passwords. They had directional passwords. So I could open it on my Xbox, which I still have, which still works. But why do I want it on that? I don't play it. I want it on the Xbox 360. I want it on the Xbox One. So, yeah, but didn't work. So I go to put it on to the Xbox.com thing, and it says name not available. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, wouldn't it be my luck? Wouldn't it be my fucking luck that after all these years of me not being able to use this name, that the minute that it becomes available, that somebody else snatches it up and uses the name that I've been wanting to use for so long? And everybody keeps saying, well, you could just put a number behind. I don't want to fucking do that. I've had this name. It's like I created this name when I was in fucking high school, dude. Like I had actually had the name Dark Child when I was in middle school. I'm 32. Fucking 32, dude. Like I don't want another name. I want this name. This name means something to me. It's special. It's special. Well, here's what they did. They charge you to change your gamer tag, which I figured that was going to happen. But they told me that the name was unavailable when I went through it on the computer. But when I went through it on the actual Xbox One, it allowed it to change it. So here's the breakdown of what I'm gathering from it. Their system is an amalgam of many, many different servers, many different programs that all are supposed to tie in together, but none of them do. None of them are actually watching each other. They're all running on their own. And because they're running on their own, they're not watching each other. You may be able to do something with one thing that that you may not be able to do on another thing. And the lovely part about it is the technicians that you talk to, they know just about as much as you know. I actually had one yesterday, and I rated him very low. But I actually had one yesterday. Literally, just send me links through the chat. I'm using a little chat on my phone, and he's literally sending me links to the Xbox.com site, which I had already looked at and did the things that he had, he sent me to. I'm like, dude, this is like third time I've been here, and I get that you're going through the troubleshooting techniques, but I'm trying to tell you, like, I've done this, I've done this, and I've done this. Like, all of these things aren't working. Not thinking that, yeah, you guys got a fucking patch system of so many different things at the same time that don't work with each other. So, to make this super long story shorter than it would be, because I can go on, if you want to change your name, it's going to cost you about $10. After the $10, you have to, or before the $10, you have to check to see on your system. Don't go to the little online site like they tell you, because it's gonna be a waste of time. It's gonna be a waste of fucking time. And if you do something else with that, I'm gonna beat shit out you, cat. Go on. But it's a lot more to it than that. You have to do it from your system to make sure that you are unable to or able to, because they will tell you all this shit. You will do all this fucking running, and then you don't end up having to do the stuff that you had to do with the other shit. Like, like, don't put yourself through the trouble. Try to do it on the computer. Try to do it on your system. If it doesn't work on the system, which It's kind of hidden in the system. You got to make sure you go to the right shit. It's like, but after you go through the bullshit or whatever on your system and it doesn't let you do it there, then you talk to them. If when you talk to them, they are not going to release your name by no reasons. They are not going to release your name. They've already done the 24-hour thing for the for the original gamer tags, which is insulting to me because that is telling me that there is a fix. That there is a fix, but instead of fixing it, you do it as some sort of ploy or something. So what about those people that had to work that day? What about those people that didn't hear about it until, oh, sucks to be you, I guess. You waited years since the original Xbox. Do you know how old the original Xbox is now? Right. Since the original Xbox transitioned to the 360, you waited all this time and they give you 1 day, literally 1 fucking day to get this shit done. And if you didn't get it done by then yeah, kind of sucks to be you. And that's just to release the name. Now, mind you, after they release the name, you still have to pay them to have your name changed from that to that. If you're cheap, you just open up another account. Like, but you might not want to do that. You know, might not want to open up another account. You might want to fuse them together. And if you do that, $9.99. All right, guys. I have ranted long enough. My game has finished installing, so I'm going to play a little grind? No, Grid. I'm going to play a little Grid 2, and then I'll be playing Metal Gear because I just got it and I'm old. It's like, hell, I'm old to get because I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been broke. It's like, so I haven't been buying stuff like I would normally. But I'm going to be trying my best to put as much stuff on as I can for you guys. I'm going to try to make it more than just fighting games because I'm hearing people bitch about that. That's all you play is fighting games? Yeah, kind of, pretty much. That's what I have time for. But I'm going to put some more shit on there just for you guys. And with that said, now on all systems across the board, you can look me up, Shin Darkchild. SHINDARKCHILD, all one fucking word. And with that said, I'm out of here.